love and a sweet aroma in the air. That's because we have our baking genius here from the newsroom, WILX anchor David Andrews.
You're probably the last person you would think of love and in the air would be David Andrews. But
I think otherwise, David. Well, you brought love with you.
Yes.
You know, Valentine's Day, David's dish, I thought goes hand in hand. I had to come up with something that was unique and that was kind of easy, and it really was. The recipe for a rolled cookie is pretty, if we go ahead and Mike put the graphics up there, for a rolled chocolate cookie, it's like a regular sugar cookie.
Okay.
It's just with chocolate in it.
With chocolate.
And
Oh,
so,
whoa.
but there are a couple things I learned from this recipe that are very unique.
Okay.
And the one thing is to take a piece of parchment paper after you've made and you've chilled your cookie dough like you do any cookie dough.
Right.
Take it out and use the parchment paper over the top and roll it so that the cookie dough doesn't stick to your rolling pin.
Oh,
Because a lot of times you have to put a lot of flour down,
That is
and then
true.
you're adding flour to the cookie, which will alter the cookie's taste.
Yeah.
All right.
This way, if you put the parchment paper over, roll it over, you're not adding any flour to it.
Love that.
And you're getting the same consistency. So next step is get a heart shape, cookie cutter, cut out the hearts. And if you go to the next graphic there, cut them out. Now, this is another key step.
Yeah.
You put them on a cookie sheet, put them in the freezer.
Okay.
Put the cookie sheet and the cookies in the freezer for 5 minutes.
Okay.
That is going to keep those cookies staying in the shape that you want them. You know, a lot of times when you put them in the oven, they'll spread out,
That's right,
they'll
as
puff
they're
up, and they'll bake and they'll get all sort of weird looking. You put them in there for 5 minutes, and on that cookie sheet, it's very cold. You put it in the oven, and you get a consistent shape, as you can see in the finished cookie. Very much, the same shape. It didn't lose its heart shape. Then you take a smaller cookie cutter, cut out the center after it's slightly cooled.
Okay.
Go to the next graphic, and you'll see that there you go.
Oh,
You've
look
got
at
them all.
that.
And see, I didn't use those smaller ones for
Right.
any of the decorations, so I got to eat all of those.
Yeah, I was gonna say, where'd those go?
That was the bonus.
We could also give them to people who may say, I want a
Well,
little
that's it.
extra
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
my wife Monica. She wanted to just look. Here you go.
There
Here's
you
cookie.
go.
Here's cookie.
Aw,
So
okay.
if you go to then it's decorate. Then it's just all about decorating. And I got the icing together. And you take a couple of the solid cookies without the cutouts. That's your top of your cookie box. Okay. And then if you go to the next graphic, the ones that you cut out, you ice in the middle. And then you stick them together. So you
Yes.
put 2 of the cutouts over 1 of the non-cutouts.
Okay.
Then it creates your box.
Oh,
And
love it.
then the one that you decorated on top. So you've got, we got 2, we got the solid one on the bottom, then 2
Yep.
here that are cut out, and they are full of M&Ms.
Oh, that's
And
so cool.
there you go. There's your heart-shaped chocolate cookie box.
Surprise in a cookie
I would like to
box.
present you each with one of these.
Oh, David,
Oh my gosh.
thank you. Now, hold on. I want to ask you again. I can't believe that only takes 5 minutes when you said to put them inside
Yeah,
the freezer.
yeah.
How do you find some of these tips
You know
and
what?
tricks?
This was all with this particular recipe I had for this rolled chocolate sugar cookie recipe.
Okay.
These were the 2 tips I'd never heard of before, and I've been making sugar cookies for a long time.
Yeah.
Never heard those 2 tips, and many times I would have cookie cutter cutouts, and it would just spread out all over the place, these different designs. But with those 2 tricks, it really did make a difference.
Made
Oh,
wonders.
That
Yes.
is so incredible.
You made them with love, and I'm glad that you shared it with us. And
Sharing
of
the
course,
love.
We'll have that recipe online. Thank you so much, David.
Thank you so
You
much.
are welcome.
Well, after that